Pizza John shirt. I'm officially cool or something. I don't have Post-its today. I know, personal challenge. What? But I really don't have anything to talk about other than I am fully stocked with trail mix because I went to Target and I bought more trail mix, and I think I'm gonna do audio mashups for the morning stream every week like a crazy person, which you all knew anyway, that I was a crazy person, not that I was doing these mashups for the morning stream. I put my first one up on Tumblr if you want to go check it out. lemonfish.tumblr.com, and we're moving right on to the theme. So, I've lost the book. Crap-a-doodle! Where did it go? Found it. Way to be prepared, self. Seriously. Okay, so this week's theme is your favorite passage from a young adult book. I'm bad at passages. I tend to get phrases and sentences stuck in my head rather than full passages, so I'm bad at them, and you've all seen I'm bad at recognizing young adult, but I picked a passage that, while not necessarily my favorite, it's one that really made me think when I read it, so I'm choosing that one. It is from Miscellaneous Philosophy, The Underclassmen Years by Stefan Koski, who I went to school with. This is a book about my high school, and it outlines a typical school day and his impressions of the school day, and the passage is from the very end of the book. I'm giving it away. Oh no, the very end. While he's on the bus, well, metaphorically on the bus home, and his impressions of the day outlined in this book. I look out at the glass at the same sights that have hardly changed in more than a decade. Several snowflakes drift in from an open window a few seats in front of me. The distance between here and my final destination steadily shrinks by the second. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that this is the happy ending, right? This is where I leave off on the after chapter, with some quintessential statement like, "And now I see that these were the best days of my life." Why wouldn't you think that? I've given all the standard outlines for such a finish. Sometimes I like to think that it's the happy ending I'm looking for myself. I mean, it has all the elements for the perfect wrap-up. Think about all these people. Brianna, Mike, Josh, Serena, Mikey, Kate, Anna, Tom, Kevin, Luke, Neil, John, Sean, Joe. It's the perfect group of friends, isn't it? As it turns out, it's not. The whole thing is a phantasm that we've been putting faith into since day one. Most of those kids fiercely hate each other. Dark truths and black facts that we've been afraid to own up to. The idea that this whole concept of reality is just a nightmare with intermittent periods of waking up in cold sweats before going back into the dreary sleep. I've discovered a lot about high school in these past 2 years. There's nothing magical about it, or special, or even worthwhile. It's merely a place, a moment in time. Odd feelings, unnecessary embarrassment, and a last-ditch, lackluster performance by childhood. So here I am among all these kids, brought together by an inadvertent spasm on the part of fate. I'm the only common connection to all of them. And who am I? I'm just some kid who's made their acquaintanceship. An undistinguished anomaly who's trying to pass through the muck of the world against every bane of existence and letting go of so much in the process. At the end of everything, I just feel lost. Very lost. The bus approaches my driveway and lets me off, my journey completed for today. And I think that's interesting and honest, because of that part where it just says that high school is merely a place and a moment in time. This was somebody that I saw every day, and while I don't necessarily agree with a good chunk of this book, it's interesting to see that he kind of came to the same conclusion that I did about high school, which is, it's a place and a time, and you kind of feel lost, and you're not really sure what's going on. And it's not this magical, wonderful thing, but it's also not this absolutely horrible thing. It's just an awkward thing that you live through. If any of that makes any sense, take what you will from this video. I'm gonna stop now because I've got stuff to do and stupid daylight savings to punch in the face. So, Lindsay, I will see you on Wednesday, and Lainey, I will see you on Friday.